Hello friends, welcome again. This is Raj and I hope you are doing great. So in this video, I'm going to explain about my ITC trade which I took 3 months back, and so far it has given me a profit of around 17 lakhs, and if you include the dividends, around 2 lakhs, so somewhere around 9.38 lakhs to 20 lakhs. This is my profit from ITC trades. So when I posted this story on my Instagram channel, a lot of you had a lot of questions. I didn't go through any replies because it was a lot more than 320 replies on that story. So what I'll do is, let me explain you in the chart, and then I'll read all the questions and clarify all the doubts. Okay. Hello friends, so this is the ITC chart in daily time frame, and as you guys know, and I've already explained in the last video about this particular pattern, which is channel pattern, and this is the breakout. I put my stop loss here. This is where I entered 236, and last time I made a video, I think it is somewhere around here, around 10 lakhs profit, and I was not very sure about whether to hold this trade or exit the trade, because ITC has given a very good move of more than 26%, although I entered here, but if you look at this entire move from here to here, it is more than 27%, which is too high given the market cap, right? So normally a company like this, which has a huge market cap, it cannot, it's very unlikely that it moves to 30% around in a month or so. So I was expecting a huge consolidation, so I was not very sure if I have to hold or exit. And then the Nifty crashed, right? And I was checking the ITC, and I found that ITC was not falling as much as Nifty, and that is the main reason why I did not exit the trade. If you look at here, ITC has been consolidating, correct? So many of you have this doubt, how do I know the difference between reversal and retrace, correct? So let me explain you now. So if you understood it, please let me know in the comment section. If not, also let me know in the comment section. Okay, this is a stock going up, right? And if it is moving like this is consolidation. And again, let's say a stock is like this, and if it is going down drastically like this is a reversal. Okay, so here you can easily say that ITC was not reversing but merely consolidating. So you can easily say that ITC has been consolidating than reversing, right? If you look at this huge up move, and it was going sideways, and again this huge momentum candle just confirmed that ITC is not going down. During this time, many of the stocks were falling heavily, and I found that the momentum is still there in ITC, and that is the main reason why I was able to hold with confidence. Okay, and again it consolidated really well, and it took a support in this trend line, and again it has given a very good move. Right now I'm sitting around some 16 to 17 lakhs profit, and who knows, it could again consolidate a little bit and move up again, who knows. So for now I'm just waiting to see, I'll just wait and update in case if there is any changes in this trade. I'll definitely update. So just follow me on Instagram or on my Telegram channel so that you get to know about my updates on this trade. So yeah, I'll give you the link below, and just follow. So I hope this clears why I was able to hold this trade despite Nifty falling, and despite most of the stocks were falling, right? Okay, so the first question is, sir, we all newbies often sell the stock after seeing small profit. We can't hold it for long. Please make a new video in which you can let us know how we can have a conviction on a stock and we can hold it even when it pulls back a little. So I just explained you in detail about the ITC trade, right? So basically you have to figure out if it is a consolidation or a reversal. If there is a sharp reversal, even I wouldn't have the conviction to hold on to the trade. I would exit quickly. But in this trade, ITC trade, it was a pure consolidation, and that is why I had the conviction. And also conviction comes from experience. If you are a beginner, definitely everyone would freak out. So it is normal, and over the time you will definitely gain that conviction. So Prajapati has asked three questions: mindset behind holding the stock. Mindset, it was just a normal swing trade. After the pattern breakout, I just wanted to enter and put a small stop loss. I had no exit plan initially when I entered the trade. I was sure that I'm going to exit after 1:2 or 1:3, but then again I was little confused. If you watch the last video, I would have already told you that I'm still in a dilemma if I have to hold or sell. But looking at how the ITC performed, I thought I would just stick to it. That was the mindset. Risk management after every average. Sorry, how you average this stocks? I don't average stocks. In this particular trade, I just went in full. The one 236 or 237, that is when I allocated like 75 lakhs or so, and I did not average. Risk management after every average. As I said, I did not average. I cannot comment on this. Okay. I just want to know on what confidence you are holding this stock, and that too in this bear market. What was your risk? So my risk was around 3 to 5 lakhs. I wouldn't say this as a intense bear market. Definitely it is. The market is in a huge consolidation. If you look at the monthly time frame of Nifty, you would definitely realize that Nifty is currently consolidating, and the intense bear market, I don't think we have entered that phase yet. So there is still a lot of stock that you can enter even during this market. If you look at few stocks, if you do the real homework, definitely you will at least come across 10 to 15 stocks that you could have traded in the last 15 days. Just go through all the F&O stocks. I think there must be somewhere around more than 150 stocks, right? So 160 stocks. So out of that, at least you could have traded 10 to 15 stocks for sure if you entered at the right time. Put your stop loss at the right place. So even in this market, definitely you can trade if you choose the right stock. Okay, so I can just give you a very good example of how if you select the right stock, no matter how the market condition goes, you can still make money. So this is M&M, Mahindra and Mahindra stock, which we posted last month, which is when the Nifty started to fall. Correct. Let's check Nifty. So see this fall, right? So if you look at it, we were waiting for the retrace to happen because this is not very good place to buy. So that is why I mentioned that wait for retrace. What happened after that? It took a very good support, very good consolidation, and look at this. So even after, if you enter here, you have made this much of profit, which is 7% in M&M is huge. Or let's say you are ready to take an entry exactly during the red candle. You are putting the stop loss below this. What would be the profit? 12%. So which is again excellent. So this happened when Nifty was falling. So this explains that when you do the hard work, when you pick the right stock, when you enter, and when you patiently wait, you can definitely make money irrespective of the market condition. ITC is one example, and another one is Mahindra and Mahindra. I have one more example, which is UBL, which we traded this week. We have been closely following this stock for a very long time. Example, I spotted this during this area, but the breakout never happened, and then you took a support again. You had two options here. Okay, you can either enter here or after the breakout. I would suggest people to enter during here because your stop loss is very minimal, and even if it is a breakdown, it's just a small stop loss. Because if you follow the same technique, you will make 2 to 3 times your money in the next trade. Correct? Similar setup. So let's say you've taken a trade here, the profit would be definitely around 10%. Or let's say you've taken the trade after the breakout. For example, let's go to 1 hour and look at this. What happened? There was a huge gap up, and then there was a fall. So what could you do here? So the best way is to wait. Okay, so I would definitely wait until this candle. Some sort of bullishness is required. So this candle, there is a bullishness, but if you compare it with the previous huge red candle, this is not reversal candle. But this candle definitely is confirming that there is definitely a rebound from the trend line, correct? So this is kind of a manipulation. This is where you should be very aware what should be done, and if you just stick to the basics, you can definitely make money out of it. So basically you should just enter here, probably put the stop loss below this huge red candle or the trend line, but I would suggest putting stop loss here and look at this wonderful move, because the stock has been consolidating for a very long time. If you look at this pattern, this is like what, 230 days, correct? So almost like some 9 months or so. So when there is a breakout from a pattern like this, definitely there is going to be a huge breakout, and this is how we make money. And I guess some made money, 14,000 and also some 54k. I don't know, many would have made money, probably they didn't post it. So yeah, if you would like to be a part of the community, you can definitely join us. And this is what we do. We trade in cash market, and sometimes we trade in crude oil also. So yeah, if you are interested, please let me know in the comment section, or go to my website justfortraders.in. So this is a good question. Reason behind holding this much long time, even though the risk reward is achieved. So yeah, the initial risk reward ratio was 1:2 or 1:3, and it got achieved. But since the ITC was performing really good, I thought I would just hold, and that was just I just improvised the situation. My plan was not to hold this long, but I guess it paid off. So the next question from Lata Narayanan is, what's the deciding factor to choose whether a particular stock is meant for trading or long-term investing? I really don't differentiate the stock. Okay, this is a stock for swing, or this is a stock for long-term. Whenever I come across an interesting pattern, and if I find the risk is very low, I just enter it, be it Nifty 1000, Nifty 2000 or BSE 5. I don't care what kind of stock it is. Even if it is a micro cap, I make sure I allocate a little. I don't allocate as much as ITC, obviously, because of a lot of factors, right? So micro cap has its own disadvantage and advantage. So I allocate a small portion, so I don't differentiate any stock like swing or long term. How to find when to exit in the right position? If the first rule would be, once you hit your risk reward ratio, let's say you are risking 5 rupees and you hit 10 rupees or 15 rupees, you exit out of the stock. This is the simplest way you can find an exit. It is totally based on your risk, which is your stop loss. Make sure it is at least twice or thrice. Okay, and why you have gone long in this market condition, consolidation, bear? Because during bull run you have not taken any short position. Why taking breakout trade in this market condition, bro? A good question. I did not want to go long against the market for sure. This is a trade which I took when the market was doing relatively well compared to what it is doing now. That is the thing. Like when I was taking this trade, the market wasn't that bad, and yes, I was holding on to the trade when the market was falling, and I have stated the reason many times in this video. So why to hold on to your conviction of analysis even when the market is in downtrend? All you have to do is cut out the noise and just do exactly what the chart says. So if the chart is asking you to go long, you go long. If the chart is asking you to stay put, you stay put. And if the chart is asking you to short, go and short it. I am still shorting a lot of stock in this market for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, ever since I came from Europe. I have been shorting a lot of stocks because I've came across a lot of stocks that were bearish. So I do what the chart says, and I don't mix the market sentiment with my trading style. So how the dividend works and what will be the percentage profit. So the company has announced 6.25 rupees per share. So I have around 31,000 shares. So if you multiply that, I think it is close to 2 lakhs, and I'm expecting to get this around second week of July in my bank account. How to know up to where we can hold just on the basis on proper price action and not based on any news or anything, so that I can write the winning trade properly. The trick is very simple, but I'm sure no one would follow this. It is to cut the noises. Don't look at Twitter, don't look at the news, or don't talk with your friends about the stock you are holding, or don't participate in any conversation, because their analysis might give you a bias and that might affect your trade. For example, let's say you are having a trade in ITC, and if you go through Twitter, most of them are bearish or something like that, and then that gets affected and you want to exit the trade, even though the chart tells you that you have to stay in the trade. So this is the simple trick that I've already taught on my Telegram channel, I guess. So cut out the noise and you would definitely find the difference. Prachi has asked, I don't know how to pronounce the name, sorry. What factors should be considered for deciding target, when to trail, stop loss versus when to take target and get out? So the first question I have explained, like the minimal is 1:2 or 1:3, and you can exit. This is like the simplest version to exit a stock. When to trail, stop loss. Okay, so it is better to sell your stocks during the strength, meaning when there is a huge candle, it is better to sell 30 or 20% of your profit, and then let's say it is consolidating a little bit and it is taking another green candle, that is when you exit another 20%. So it is always better to sell a percentage when the stock is doing really well, and then during the consolidation you can hold, and then during the next move you can exit another 20 or 30%. This is how you can trail your stop loss. This is how you exit partially. And coming back to trailing stop loss, it can be the previous swing low. So Sriman has asked, may I know how many days you are holding this stock? I think I've been holding this from March and it's been around 4 months. So Jay Raja has messaged saying that once upon a time ITC, it is a sleeping giant, now it is a stunning monster. Yes, indeed. I pretty much read all the 300 messages, and almost everyone asked the same question about psychology, entry, exit, and I guess I have explained enough. Even if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. And also please do not forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much.